Wilma remains calm, not worrying about how they haven't invented Pitocin or epidurals yet. She's a cave woman. She probably has to butcher her own T-Rex if Fred wants steak for dinner. And she knows, even though he's Fred, he'll remember eventually and come back for her. At the hospital, Fred paces and waits with Barney. He's not allowed in the delivery room with Wilma. Who's going to be in the delivery room with Laurie? She closes her eyes. Yabba dabba do. Bring the notes for your final and I'll quiz you between contractions, Laurie tells Jack. He frowns, his eyes wary. He's changed his clothes and he's wearing a baseball cap, backwards, to hide his bed hair. That's a joke, Laurie says. Jack smiles. Oh, right, as if he knew that's what she meant all along, and Laurie considers saying the word dilation just to watch his face go pale. But that would be cruel, and things are crazy enough already, and this isn't the way it's supposed to be, and God damn it, Alan is her husband. He should be here instead of Jack, her house guest. Although that's probably not the best way to explain her relationship to Jack, which is only insanely complicated. And where the hell is Alan anyway? Jack takes a step closer and says very gently, Do you have everything? Jack is sometimes surprisingly wise and perceptive for a 21-year-old. Everything except my husband. I hope so, Laurie says. She packed her birthing bag weeks ago and has only repacked it 3 times. She tries Alan's cell again and leaves a message. I'm on my way to the hospital. On the drive over the hill to Cedars Sinai, she times the contractions. Every 20 minutes. Good. Little chance of Jack having to pull over to the side of Coldwater Canyon so he can deliver the baby himself. The air conditioning in Jack's car is broken, so the vent above her knees blows out Arctic air, and Jack reaches in the back seat for a blanket. Sorry, he says. And she's not sure if he's sorry about the broken air conditioner or the fact the blanket is a tiger-striped Snuggie. But it's warm enough and keeps her knees from aching. Is there any music you want to hear? Jack asks her. I have a labor mix on my iPod. Laurie plugs her iPod into Jack's adapter. Hits shuffle. Frank Sinatra begins to sing, I've Got the World on a String. Jack makes a face. This is your labor mix? What would you pick? Jack shrugs. I don't know. Something not as old-fashioned. Old-fashioned? It's Frank Sinatra. It's classic. Some songs, some voices, they never go out of style. I guess, if you say so. Jack doesn't sound convinced. Alan likes Frank Sinatra. Is that why she picked this song? She will try not to think about Alan. Sing to me, Frank. About rainbows. About how life is a wonderful thing. Jack's hands clutch at the steering wheel. Is he dreading what's about to happen? None of us signed up for this, Jack. She leans against the headrest. It makes a snapping sound and pops back a few inches. Sorry, I keep meaning to fix that, Jack says. The admissions nurse is young, not much older than Jack. Her nameplate says Constance, and Laurie thinks that's a good sign. A name you'd like to see when you arrive at the hospital in labor. Nothing as upsetting as Cruella or Maleficent. Why is Laurie thinking about cartoon characters? Is it some symptom of early labor? They didn't mention that in Lamaze. Constance is smiling at Jack. You're first? Jack's mouth opens, but he doesn't say anything. Constance nods at Laurie. First-time fathers, you can always tell. I think it's my first, Jack says finally, but there could be more. Lots more. Laurie pats Jack on the arm. TMI. Constance flips through Laurie's file. Super, you've already done your pre-registration. You'd be surprised how many people put it off. Another smile at Jack. Do you know what you're having? I hope it's a baby, Jack says. Constance laughs, as if Jack's on stage at the Comedy Store. Laurie clears her throat. Shouldn't Constance be sending her off to a room? Laurie hears a burst of music from Jack's pocket. Cry of the Blackbirds, from Jack's current favorite metal band, Amon Amarth. Cry of the Blackbirds is ringtone code for Jack's parents. Jack pulls out his phone and moves away from the desk. Don't worry, he'll be fine, Constance says to Laurie. I know. Thank you. Laurie hopes Jack is fine, but why are his parents calling? The timing is terrible.